Hello race fans and welcome to the Chick-Fil-A Eat More Chicken 275 here at the Thunderhill Raceway here in Marietta, Kansas. Out in the middle of the cornfields in this half dirt, half kind of paved track here. I'd like to thank our sponsors for coming along board on the billboards and especially for Chick-Fil-A. And definitely going to be an interesting race with the pavement. It's just enough to keep you from sliding, but a little bit of dirt to make it interesting. Yeah, so here in Marietta, Kansas, you see, definitely out in the middle of nowhere, but there's lots of drivers really wanting this win here today. And we'll take a track tour as we'll head into that little S's area, and then come along the back straightaway, and you can. That's how you enter the pits, and that's also how you exit the pits. Come along back to the start-finish line. So definitely an interesting shaped track. Here to give the command is Super Duck Series.
Drivers, start your engines.
And the cars roll off as we get ready for your starting lineup. In row 1 is Landon Theobald and Trevor Bain. In row 2 is Chris Buescher and Carl Edwards. In row 3 is Cole Witt and BJ McLeod. In row 4 is Sam McAllister and Justin Allgaier. In row 5 you find Tanner Berryhill and Joey Logano. In row 6 is Sam Hornish Jr. and AJ Allmendinger. In row 7 is Matt DiBenedetto and Brad Keselowski. In row 8 is Eric Almirola and Dale Earnhardt Jr. In row 9 is Jeffrey Baldwin and Kevin Harvick. In row 10, Josh Wise and Danica Patrick. In row 11, you'll find Clint Boyer and Michael Annett. In row 12 is Ryan Newman and Chad McCumbee filling in for Kurt Busch. In row 13 is Michael McDowell and Timmy Hill. In row 14, Denny Hamlin and Ryan Kerbal. Coming in row 15 is Jeff Gordon in that throwback paint scheme and Greg Biffle. In row 16 is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Paul Menard. In row 17 is James Resendez and Matt Kenseth. Coming in row 18 is Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch. In row 19 you'll find Jamie McMurray and Tony Stewart. In row 20 is Jimmy Johnson and Martin Truex Jr. In row 21 is Casey Kane and Austin Sorensen. And rounding out the field in row 22 is Alex Bowman. And the green flag flies here at Thunderhill as Landon Theobald leads him down over Trevor Bain. Looks like Trevor Bain's going to stick right with Landon, but they'll come out and lead. Looks like Landon's going to lead the first lap. But Cole Witt and Chris Buescher are right there as BJ McLeod makes a pass on the outside. Trevor Bain makes a nice pass on the outside, on the inside, and then Cole Witt closes in on second. Landon looks back and, Eric Almirola clips Jr. Almirola on his side, Dale Earnhardt Jr. hard contact. As you see the replay, Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets airborne there. Almirola comes back up into McCumbee. Yeah, Ryan Kerbal nowhere to go. Unfortunate ending for his night. Jr. just the victim of Almirola. Michael McDowell nowhere to go. Almirola started the whole thing. And Chad McCumbee filling in for Busch. Nowhere to go as well. And the green flag back out. Here's Trevor Bain leading down over Cole Witt as they're 3 wide for second. Chris Buescher comes out with the second spot as Cole Witt's still leading the race, and he will lead that lap. Sam McAllister, oh my goodness! Wow, that's like a bubble in Xbox, I guess you could say. But you see, BJ McLeod just comes up and just turns him. And then you see oil coming out of the back. That's definitely not something you see often. So he'll be out of the race, and NASCAR will investigate. Now his pit stop's coming here. Everyone's in for service. Alex Bowman stayed out with BJ McLeod coming out in second. And the green flag is out, so we ride along with Alex Bowman. It looks like he'll be shuffled out of line by McLeod. McLeod's going to take the lead, followed by Cole Witt. And Joey Logano fighting his way up to third. Chris Buescher and Jeff Gordon makes the pass for fifth on Brad Keselowski. BJ McLeod still leading over Cole Witt as Chris Buescher passes for fourth on Jet Logano. Then you see McLeod still leading, but Cole Witt closes in, makes a nice move there. Looks like he'll look for the lead. Looks like he will lead that lap, but Chris Buescher closes in right behind. Oh my goodness, the 72 gets loose and spins out the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Danica plowed right into. Let's see a replay of what happened. You see the 72 come down and just plow into him. McMurray gets hooked, Johnson involved, and Danica just a victim of that one. Nowhere for her to go, and now you see Cole Witt leads him down on the green flag with 2 to go. Cole Witt leads him down into that, and he'll exit that. and back into the back straightaway. He still maintains the lead as we close in with 1 lap to go. BJ McLeod looks to the inside and takes the lead. Logano follows. Logano's on the outside. McLeod blocks, but Colwitt's there. McLeod makes contact. That leaves room for Logano on the inside. They're going to charge back and make it 3 wide at the finish, but not going to be enough. Logano wins as they wreck at the finish. Wow, what a finish to that one. That was extremely exciting. Alex Bowman recovering, or definitely his gamble paid off, and some of the drivers in the back that you didn't hear much about today still put out good finishes. Logano does his burnout. Very impressive for him. First win of the season. That'll lock him into the chase. Definitely a nice run for him. Now for your finishing results of today's Chick-Fil-A 275. Joey Logano won the race, obviously, with Colwitt and BJ McLeod finishing second and third after making hard charges and leading the race at various points in the race. Brad Keselowski and Martin Truex Jr. round out your top 5, with Chris Buescher, Trevor Bayne, Justin Allgaier, Jeff Gordon, and Landon Theobald rounding out your top 10. Your pole sitter was Landon. He definitely fell back a little bit, as long as also Trevor Bayne led some laps. Carl Edwards is 11th. Michael Annett finishing 12th. Tanner Berryhill 13th. That gamble ultimately paid out for Alex Bowman, finishing 14th. 15th was Sam Hornish Jr. 16th was Matt DiBenedetto. 17th was Clint Boyer. 18th was Josh Wise. 19th was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And 20th was James. 21st was Greg Biffle. 22nd, Paul Menard. 23rd, Casey Kane. 24th, Austin Dillon. 25th, Denny Hamlin. 26th, Matt Kenseth. 27th, Ryan Newman. 28th, A.J. Allmendinger. 29th, Austin Sorensen. And 30th, Timmy Hill. 31st was Kyle Busch, and now the rest of the cars crashed out of the race. 32nd was Jamie Murray. 33rd was Danica Patrick. 34th was Jeffrey Baldwin. 35th was Jimmy Johnson. 36th was Kevin Harvick. 37th, Tony Stewart. 38th, Sam McAllister. 39th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 40th was Ryan Kerbau. 41st was Michael McDowell. 42nd was Eric Almirola. And finishing last and 43rd today was Chad McCumbee, filling in for the injured Kurt Busch. Now we're going to take a look at your point standings. Logano and Mears are the drivers with wins, locking them in so far. Hopefully they can stay above the cut line. That's your top 10. We're only going to get to the top 30, as there are like 63 drivers in the whole thing, but you'll see the point standings. Hopefully you're in the top 30, and maybe next time we'll get the full standings out, but just took a long time. Thanks for watching, guys. Here's just a random custom from last season. And hope you guys enjoyed the race. It was lots of fun to make, and definitely won't keep you waiting as long for the next one. Should be out in less than a month. And so please like, comment, subscribe, and just continue to watch. Thanks for the views, and see you next time.